Hey there, welcome to First Five. If you're looking for encouragement, you came to the right place. Let's dive in. I want to talk about ghosts today. Seriously. Okay, not so seriously. I don't necessarily want to talk about ghosts, but I want to talk about phantom pain. I want to talk about the things that are in your past that keep coming up and that are preventing you from moving into your future. Because I want to be honest with you, there are some places in my life that I'm not completely healed up. There are some things that I've experienced with other people that have hurt me deeply that I'm still reeling from. And I won't say that it's my every waking thought. I won't say that I'm constantly, meditating on it and thinking about it, but I will say that every once in a while, there's like this roaming bout of PTSD that just sweeps over me. And I get frustrated and I start to think about it more, and I get upset at how I was treated and how everything was so unfair and how hurt that it made me. And it's proven to me that I'm still not completely healed from those moments, from those wounds, from those times, that there are things in my past that are trying to follow me into my future. Can you relate to that? Can you relate to that phantom pain that comes up when we have these things from our past that try to linger in our present and stay and tag along into our future? I feel like we've all experienced that to a certain extent. Maybe it's the divorce that you had, and now you're stepping into a new relationship, and that past that you felt from that previous relationship is really hurting you. Maybe it's just a previous relationship in general. And before you step into this new relationship, you're trying to rid yourself of the hurt and the pain that was caused in the previous relationship, but you still have those triggers. You still have those moments where that phantom pain comes up, that even though that person's not in your life anymore, you still feel the pain from that moment. Are you experiencing phantom pain in some way because of what happened with a former job and the way that a boss used to treat you, and now you're walking into this new opportunity in this new season that's so much better for you, and yet and still you feel this pain from the season before? Do you understand what it is that I'm talking about? This phantom pain that you feel, this ghost from your past that tries to linger into your present and stay and tag along into your future. I really feel like phantom pain is one of those things that just comes so randomly, just out of nowhere. I've heard it said, maybe you've heard this before, but when patients lose limbs, where people in war or battle or just for a multitude of different health reasons lose limbs, that oftentimes they can still feel pain in the limb that they lost. That though it's not there anymore, there's this phantom pain that exists. If they've lost part of their arm, that they can still sometimes feel pain in their fingers. Have you heard of this kind of phenomenon before? That even though they've lost the limb, they still feel pain as if the limb was there. Have you been put in this position where even though that moment has passed, you still feel the pain from that moment? Can I give you some advice? Maybe some things that can help. Actually, I'm not going to give you any advice. I'm going to let Paul give you some advice. He says this. He says, I don't mean to say that I have already achieved these things or that I have already reached perfection. So this is Paul talking about the priceless value of knowing God and having a relationship with God, having a relationship with Jesus, and what Jesus causes us to do and be. And he's not saying that he's achieved all of these things or that he's already reached perfection in this way, but he says, but I press on to possess that perfection for which Christ Jesus first possessed me. No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it. I'm speaking in the same lane. I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. What does it look like for you to be able to forget the past and look forward to what lies ahead? That perhaps a way in which you could overcome this phantom pain, this lingering past, is by focusing on what lies ahead, focusing on the good, the way that you can overcome the negative relationship. I'm not saying you need to use another relationship to get over your past relationship. There's some inner work you need to do first. Please don't mishear me. You have not achieved it yet. But as you step into it, as God has naturally brought this new relationship into your life, how can you focus on the positives in this relationship to help overwhelm some of the negatives in the past relationship? How can you focus on the positive in this new job, in this new season, this new opportunity to help you overwhelm the sense of negative that you felt in the last opportunity? How can you focus on what lies ahead instead of what lies behind? Because I believe that when you begin to look forward, not just look forward, but look forward to what's ahead of you, that you truly can find a sense of peace and find healing from that pain that tends to linger on from your past. There are areas in my life, I'm telling you, I'm just being honest, where I am not completely healed. But what I'm learning today, what I think we're learning together, is what does it look like to find excitement, enthusiasm, and positivity in what it is that we're currently living and what it is that we're currently doing and what it is that lies ahead, and allow that to overwhelm the sense of negativity from our past. Maybe very practically, you could just write those things out. Here are the 10 things that I'm really excited about for the future. And then pray into those things each day. And then be thankful for the positive that you're experiencing now. And holding on to a sense of gratitude, I believe, can help you to overcome the negative emotions that you're feeling from your past. This is simple. You've probably heard me give this practical example for at least 6 other things, but I truly believe that walking into life with a sense of gratitude and looking forward to what lies ahead can help you to heal from what's in your past. I really hope that encouraged you today. We'll talk soon.